Welcome back, Nerd Squad, to Top 10 Nerd. I'm your host, Johnny Rogers, and if you happen to be new here to the channel, we put out daily videos on everything Marvel, DC, and nerd-centric, so hit that subscribe button, that way you never miss another video. Plus, comment down below with which superhero that you'd love to meet. Now, today we're doing something a bit different. We will be outlining some key events in this list, so without further ado, here's how Iron Man got to Avengers Endgame. In at number 10, the car battery. Tony Stark was a genius, playboy, billionaire philanthropist, and CEO of Stark Industries, the main manufacturer for the US military, until he was attacked and kidnapped in Afghanistan, leading to Tony quite literally having a change of heart. It was there where he witnessed the very weapons that he had created being used for evil intentions. While being forced into recreating his deadly invention, the Jericho missile, he would meet the man that would ultimately save his life.
There's an electromagnet hooked up to a car battery, and it's keeping the shrapnel from entering your heart.
That car battery is what saved Tony's life and gave him the opportunity to invent his arc reactor. In at number 9, I am Iron Man.
Truth is, I am Iron Man.
The moment that Tony decided to throw away his secret identity really kicked off a lot of events. As Vision explains during the debates over the SOKOVIA Accord, when Tony did this, the world suddenly saw the number of known enhanced persons grow exponentially. Because of this, they also saw a rise in the potential world-ending events as a result. To focus more on the positive side though, you could say that this was the pivotal moment of Tony deciding to recruit others who seek to do good in the world and form the Avengers. In at number 8, recruiting.
What if I told you we were putting a team together? Who's we?
Many will forget this post-credit scene from The Incredible Hulk when it was played by Edward Norton, but it's another key step in Iron Man's path to Endgame. In this scene, he chats with General Thaddeus Ross about recruiting the Hulk for a new team that he's putting together. It's quick, but without Tony focusing on getting some muscle for his team, you can imagine just how different the events leading up to the Endgame would have been. In at number 7, Avengers Test. Now, like any good team, take sports for example, you need a preseason game to warm up and build some confidence. You can't just assume that everyone you've recruited is going to be a good match immediately or that the chemistry will be on point. When Tony works with Black Widow for the first time alongside War Machine and Iron Man 2, it's a prototype for the Avengers. They take on the villain Whiplash and Justin Hammer, not opponents to be taken lightly, but certainly a good test of skills that can be utilized in the future. In at number 6, Avengers Assemble. By the time that we reach Avengers Age of Ultron, we see that Tony has a key understanding now of who's on his side and is more aware than ever of the outer-worldly threats that exist in the universe. He even says, that up there, that's the Endgame. It's foreshadowing for a movie that wouldn't come for another 4 years, but man does it ever resonate more than ever. Here he's referring to the Chitauri that threaten the planet and in a way is defending his creation of Ultron. Although as insane and hard to defeat as Ultron was, without him, you wouldn't have Vision. On the negative side of things, you also wouldn't have had the disaster in Sokovia, but hey, even that's an important event for Iron Man's future. In at number 5, the sacrifice. Now, if we can back things up a tad to the first Avengers film, we saw the Avengers assemble for their new initiative to defend the planet. They didn't have to wait long either to test their skills when the Chitauri along with Loki invaded New York City to wreak havoc. When Iron Man decides to carry a nuke through the wormhole opened by the invaders, it was a genuine sacrifice. He didn't know if he would survive, but if it meant saving the planet, he would give up everything. It's a truly admirable act of good that probably impressed the hell out of Captain America, who literally jumped on a grenade even before he had his powers. Without Tony's selfless act of being the one to deliver the silver bullet destroying the Chitauri ship, the Endgame would have come a lot sooner. In at number 4, the Vision. Working closely with Bruce Banner, the team's 2 scientific geniuses, along with some help from Thor, the team creates the newest member of the Avengers, Vision. And thank God they did, because without Vision, Ultron would still be around. Originally, Vision was created by Ultron for Ultron, but when the Avengers steal the Vibranium body and Mind Stone, they sprinkle in what's left of Jarvis and create the perfect AI superhero we know and love. In at number 3, the Sokovia Accords.
We need to be put in check. Whatever form that takes, I'm game. If we can't accept limitations, we're boundaryless, we're no better than the bad guys.
Although this new team of Avengers didn't last long after the events in Sokovia saw the accords that would prevent them from interfering again with threats to the planet, it did lead to some necessary discussions about their role in the world. Ultimately, the Sokovia Accords were a bad thing for the Avengers after it caused a ripple in the team, splitting them into two separate factions. To look at the good for a moment though, it caused some necessary reflection for Tony Stark. Even while the team was debating it, it left Tony speechless, just remembering the innocent lives that were lost due to his creation of Ultron. This was a necessary step in his personal development of becoming even more of a leader for the team. In at number 2, The Apprentice. Continuing in his path to assemble the perfect team, Tony paid a visit to Spider-Man and even gifted him with a new suit. I mean, he took it away pretty fast, but really put on display his leadership qualities in mentoring the young Peter Parker. Plus, if it weren't for Tony recruiting Spidey, they wouldn't have come even close to saving Doctor Strange and even slipping off the Infinity Gauntlet before, well, Star-Lord messed it all up. Lastly, on our number 1 spot, Team Player. What's probably the most impressive event that has led us to Endgame is Iron Man's ability to play well with others, even if he just met them. Infinity War was the shining example for this because of his willingness to partner up with Doctor Strange and the Guardians of the Galaxy. Not to mention, he's working in some foreign territory when he rushes to the aid of Stephen Strange after he's kidnapped for his Infinity Stone. Without these newfound friends, Tony wouldn't have known if it was even possible to defeat Thanos. Now with that knowledge, we'll see him taking on the Mad Titan with his new team in Avengers Endgame. And that has been the top 10 events that led Iron Man to Avengers Endgame. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, show us some love by tapping that like and subscribe button. Comment down below with which hero's journey to Avengers Endgame that you want to see next. And for more videos like this one, all you have to do is click that playlist on your screen. From Top 10 Nerd, I'm Johnny Rogers. Until next time, take care.